Welcome to Hello Baltimore County. I'm Ellen Kobler. Smoke and carbon monoxide detectors save lives every day, but only if they're installed and in working order. That's why Baltimore County Executive Kevin Kamenetz has launched an aggressive neighborhood outreach program to spread the word. We're joined by Fire Battalion Chief Dave Bykoff, who can tell us how to keep our families safe. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, smoke alarms, CO alarms, that's not exactly new information, but you're doing a particular push right now to do what?
Yes. Thanks to a grant from the Federal Emergency Management Agency and support from Baltimore County and County Executive Kamenetz, we are launching a program to install smoke and carbon monoxide detectors, or alarms, I should say, throughout Baltimore County. We are targeting our at-risk communities who really are dispersed all through the county, and offering people the opportunity to have the fire department come into your home and on a completely voluntary basis give you some suggestions on how to make your home safer. And as part of that, we are offering for those who need it a free smoke and carbon monoxide alarm.
Okay, well that's very helpful, and this is the alarm here.
Yes.
So it looks pretty standard to me. Is this a new type of alarm?
There is a new type of alarm. That is what's known as a 10-year sealed smoke and carbon monoxide alarm.
Okay, so it's a combination.
It is a combination alarm. Carbon monoxide is often a very silent killer, or it can cause a very significant emergencies that it's odorless, and it can happen without anybody knowing it.
But we had a family crisis, a terrible tragedy where my uncle passed away. My aunt and uncle just thought they were sick.
Yes.
They had flu symptoms, and then they didn't know what happened until at the funeral. It was understood that some of the family members who slept over that night also had symptoms, and so they realized what had happened.
Yes.
They did not have an alarm that was working.
The early symptoms of carbon monoxide are very similar to having the flu or just feeling unwell. And we've seen a significant drop in these emergencies just over the past few years when Baltimore County enacted new rules to require the carbon monoxide alarms in rentals. So we know that this is an effective policy.
Okay. Tell us, to what extent does this happen with the carbon monoxide, and also just, house fires? We'll talk a little bit about general safety and how you can prevent it.
We know that there is a very strong relationship between house fire fatalities and homes that don't have smoke alarms.
Or smoke alarms that are working.
And smoke alarms that are working.
Yeah.
Like any other appliance or any other safety device, it has to be working. And many of our homes have these devices that are very old and have stopped working. We were lucky enough to be invited into a home for our kickoff at the beginning of April that was hosted by County Executive Kamenetz, and this family's home had a smoke alarm that was over 30 years old.
Yeah.
So we were lucky enough to find this family and upgrade their home safety.
Is it possible that alarm would have failed in an emergency?
It is very possible. It is very possible, yes.
Okay. How old should your alarm be? When should you replace it entirely?
We really are recommending that as the batteries die in your alarms that are currently installed, you replace them with a 10-year sealed smoke alarm, and preferably one that has a CO alarm in it as well.
So it's a battery that lasts for 10 years?
It is, and the nice thing about this is you don't ever have to change it. There's no way to really open the container. You put it on your wall and you test it from time to time, and you leave it alone.
And you can't steal the battery for the remote?
You can't. You can't steal the battery for the remote.
Right. All right, so this program where you're using this FEMA grant, tell me about, you said you're going into neighborhoods and you're targeting specific areas. Tell me more about that and how people can find out.
So we are going to be canvassing in various neighborhoods throughout the county. So there is a relationship between low-income neighborhoods and high fire events, and part of that is because these smoke alarms can be expensive, and we understand that there is a hierarchy of what you're going to be able to spend your money on. So we are targeting our low-income neighborhoods. However, everybody in the county is eligible to visit our website at baltimorecountymd.gov/homefires
Okay, we'll put it up on the screen.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, home fires.
And we will make arrangements for a fire engine to come visit you at a convenient time.
Okay, that sounds like a great idea. Now, just basic home safety. Tell me everything I'm doing wrong at my house that's putting me at risk.
So you should be careful not to have too many circuits on your power strip, too many things plugged into your power strip.
Now, if the power strip has 8 spots, you can put 8 things in, right?
You should, but you
Yeah.
shouldn't put more than that, and you should never put 2 or 3 together.
Okay, so don't put the little thingy that lets you put additional plugs in.
Right.
The little adapter,
Yes.
we'll say, instead
Yes,
of thingy.
and if you're in a home that has gas, you should make sure that your appliances are being cleaned regularly.
Okay, so get the you get the maintenance to come in.
Get the maintenance, yes,
plan.
yes.
Okay, what generally causes the CO emergencies? The
So
carbon
CO
monoxide?
is caused by when a gas appliance or your car, but most likely a gas appliance doesn't work properly, and that gas is not all burned in heating your home or your bathtub or your stove. And a gas, carbon monoxide, is created, and it just kind of sits in your house, and it wafts throughout the house, and that level grows and grows and grows until it becomes very dangerous.
Okay, so somebody who's out there who either isn't sure they have smoke alarms and CO are properly installed, they can literally call you, and the fire crew from their local station will come to their home, go through and look for problems with the outlets like you talked about or other
Yes.
issues. And if they meet the eligibility, then they can receive a free
Yes.
carbon monoxide
Yes, and we
smoke
will
detector.
install a carbon monoxide and smoke alarm in the home.
Okay, well, I think that this sounds like a very useful program that sounds like it really can help to save lives.
Yes.
Yeah, all right, well, thank you, and we'll encourage everybody to go to the Baltimore County website and look into this further.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, thank you. And thank you for watching Hello Baltimore County. And as always, we encourage you to connect with Baltimore County government on all of our social media platforms.